Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jessie and I unbox subscription boxes and more. Today I have an exciting new box to my channel for you. It is called the Coin and Currency Club. It's a monthly coin and banknote subscription, and each month they feature a different theme, and I have May's and June's month here to show you today. And so if you would like to see what's in these cool looking envelopes, please stay tuned. So I'm really excited to be sharing this with you today. Thank you to the Coin and Currency Club. They sent me both of these completely free for my review to review with you guys on my channel. And so I want to get into May and June's envelopes together. One thing I really, and these both came in a manila padded envelope mailer, just so you know. But one thing I really like about this plan is how they say that every coin and banknote has a story to tell. And they're a collector grade and in uncirculated condition. So I think that's really awesome. You can have many purposes for that. And the subscription is $11.99 a month. So let's dive in and see what we have. So I just love how this is packaged. Look at the tissue paper. It kind of reminds me of looking at old banknotes and money with my grandmother. She had a bit of a collection, and it was in this kind of tissue paper. But anyway, it looks like May's country is Serbia. So let's take a look inside. Alright, so we've got the postcard about some information from Serbia and information about the currency. So let's take a look at the postcard. It's really cool. The capital is Belgrade, or if you might want to say Belgrade, or in Serbia they actually say Beograd. So the currency is called a dinar, and that's these two right here, the banknote and the coin. The population is 6,982,000 back in 2018. Language is Serbian. The GDP per capita is $7,246.33. It actually doesn't say if that's dollars, so I'm not sure if that's in US dollars or not. But there's a beautiful, beautiful picture of Belgrade, Serbia on the front of this postcard. Truly, truly stunning. I like this subscription. Not only do you get to learn about the currency itself, but you get to learn about the town and cities that each month features. That's just really pretty. There you go. Get the whole thing in there. And the back of the postcard notes some areas. It's got the flag, of course, which is interesting. I don't really recall ever looking at the flag of Serbia. And there's some features like the Stari Dvor, the Uvac River, and the Golback Fortress. And there, if you have some geography questions, the little red dot indicates where Serbia is located. So that's super cool. So I want to get into the coin and currency next, because that's obviously the most exciting part. And they did tell me they come in these sleeves mainly just as protective coatings, but for camera purposes, obviously we can take them out and take a closer look. Alright, so upon looking at the coin, I do see some fingerprints on the back of it, but those would easily come off if you were a collector and wanted to collect this piece. And I'm hoping that's coming into focus. Maybe I need to hold it lower. It might be better against a better background, but basically the front has some Serbian language around the outside, and there's a crest or symbol in the middle, and hopefully this little document with it will tell us what the crest means. And then the flip side looks like this. And it's a coin from 2014, and it's got a 5 on it, so I don't know if that's 5 dinar, I suppose. I'm not too sure on that. And it's got a building on it. So let's try to look at some of the oh wait. that building. Nope, I don't know. I thought it might have been the fortress, but let's take a look at what the information sheet has to say. Alright, so this is what I was really interested in. This shows a better close-up picture. Actually, that's not the coin. Let's just read what this says. The use of the Serbian dinar dates back to the early 1200s. Wow. Back then, the coins were made of silver, which was highly sought after in medieval Europe and plentiful in Serbian mines. Today, they are made of less valuable metals and feature historical landmarks and figures instead of kings. Okay, so this is back, I don't know if this is the 1200s, but this is an idea of what the coins used to look like featuring a king. That's really cool. Known as the father of Serbian music, Stevan Moranjak can be seen on the 50 dinar note. Moranjak composed through his career mostly choral sacred music, which has become the basis for much Serbian Orthodox music today. His work borrowed from earlier Serbian tradition. Okay, so he's the guy on this, which we will get to in a minute. That's super cool. And let's see what else. Founded in the early 1500s by Đorđe Braković, a despot of Serbia. This is a different type of monastery. It's the Krušedal Monastery. Is featured on the 5 dinara coin. It was burned during the Austro-Turkish War of 1716 to 1718, but later rebuilt in a new style. Okay, so that's what I was seeing. It was the Krušedal Monastery, and I could be saying that wrong. I looked up a lot of pronunciations before I began this, but there are a lot. So the back is showing the back of the coin. I keep pointing it on the wrong side. Is showing that monastery. I would like to know what's on the front of the coin. What it resembles, what it means. It does just maybe look like a crown of some sort. It's really hard to see. I would like some explanation of the front, but that's alright. I'm just detail oriented. So yeah, there's this information sheet, and let's take a look at the banknote now. This is a 50 dinar. So I like that that's cool, because I was thinking, like, when I heard currency dinar, I'm like, okay, is that coin and banknote, or is it both? But it is both. This is 50, the coin is 5, so that's super cool. Let's take that out of the packaging. Wow, so this would definitely be hard to make copies of or try to do any type of replication. It's got this shimmery silver line, vertical line down the center. It's very textured. It would be impossible to make counterfeit dinars, I would say. I mean, this is more sophisticated, I would say, than a United States dollar bill or any paper money we have. And it's got, of course, some Serbian words denoting 50 and the musician that we read about. And on the back, we've got another nice picture of the musician. Pedeset Dinara. And at the top is that same symbol that was on the front of the coin. And then there's a serial number, I suppose, just like the American serial numbers on the dollar. I'm just surmising. But yeah, that's the same symbol that was on the front of the 5 dinar. I don't know what that is, but that's a good, clear picture of it. So this is pretty awesome, and I love how I can keep it and store it and preserve it in the nice envelope. And that is super cool. So that's May's box. May was Serbia. Let me know what you guys think, and we're going to move right on to June, because I'm excited. I still hope that this coin is focusing for you guys. Oh, I think that might be the best job yet. I really, really love. So neat. I love this postcard too. It's really beautiful. Makes the area look beautiful. All the nice pretty blues. It's a nice skyline. Very, very awesome. Alright, so now we have the June box, which is featuring Indonesia. And the postcard is simply another gorgeous, gorgeous photo. I really, really like this too, for different reasons. It's the Borobudur Temple in Central Java, Indonesia. Borobudur. I might put that word up there or on the screen, or actually I'll just show you guys. That's what that temple is. And so let's take a look at the back. Here's their flag is quite simple in design, just a red and white stripe. Easy to remember. The capital is, of course, Jakarta. I think most of us know that. The currency is a rupiah, and I actually did look up the pronunciation. That's how it's spelled, but it's pronounced rupiah. Population is 267,700,000 as of 2018. The language is Indonesian, and the GDP per capita is, oh, this one has a dollar sign, so this is in US dollars. I assume the other postcard from Serbia was as well. Anyway, GDP per capita, $3,893.60 as of 2018. And I just noticed they put a little stamp. This is probably on the other one too, in the upper right hand corner. Coin, and it says Coin and Currency Club on the stamp. That's adorable. I love that. So while I'm here, here's the map. If you guys don't know where Indonesia is, I actually, in my ignorance and lack of geography knowledge, did not know that Indonesia was kind of spread out over different islands like that, but that's super cool. And now it makes me want to look at that closer up. Maybe I'll Google it and zoom in. But that's awesome. So it's featured some areas of interest in the country. We have the Tirta Empu Temple here on the left. That looks really pretty, wherever that is located. That water, whew. Mount Bromo, which also looks gorgeous, and Lake Bratan. I looked up the pronunciation. Some people say Breton, some people say Breton. I'm not sure. I think it can go either way. So there we go. Very cool points of interest. Alright, so I'm going to show you first the rupiah coin. The front, it says 50 rupiah. And you know, it's interesting, rupiah is plural and singular is the same. I was looking up the dinar last night after I unboxed the Serbia one, and it looked like one website had one dinar, but if it was anything more than singular, plural would be dinara. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's just what I found on one website. But rupiah seems to be singular and plural. Or actually, I don't have an example of singular. Maybe I should be biting my tongue. But here's the front, 50 rupiah. And it's got a bird on it, and we're going to learn about that bird. In fact, let's go to it right now, because I already looked at it. I'm excited about this bird. The bird is pictured there. It's actually in a family of bird species that we are quite familiar with. It's in the Oriole family. Being from Maryland, that is of interest of me because our Maryland state bird is the Baltimore Oriole. Anyway, in Indonesia, the bird on the front of the 50 rupiah coin is of the black-naped oriole, known in Indonesia as the kepodang. The beautiful colors of this medium-sized songbird can be spotted throughout most of Eastern Asia. And I'll show the bird one more time. It is a really pretty bird. Doesn't bear much resemblance to the Baltimore Oriole, except in shape. I would have to say shape, head shape for sure. I mean, there's different ways to characterize birds, and I'm totally off topic because we were in a coins and currency box. So let me get into showing you the coin. Just again, I don't think I showed you the back yet. This is really lightweight too. It's a lot lighter weight than the one from Serbia. The other side has, which appears to be like an eagle or some type of bird, and it says Bank Indonesia, and this coin's actually older. Shoot, I could read it before. I think that's 1999. But again, these are all supposed to be uncirculated and in mint pristine condition. So there we go. It's really lightweight. I can't tell you how lightweight it is. It's awesome. Alright, and we shall now take a look at the banknote. Alright. I think, let's read about the banknote, and I'll take it out of the reflecting package there. Alright, so other than the crazy colors, it's got a very purple hue to this banknote. I think this one would, I don't know why first thing I think of is counterfeiting. That's really not my intention, but it would be easier to counterfeit than the one from Serbia. I guess that's because we've had such a concentration on that for a while in the United States, and they changed a bunch of our dollars and banknotes to make them harder to counterfeit. But let's start with the front, and I want to read up to you guys about this. And just so you guys know, the exchange rate is kind of insane. This is 10,000 rupees, or there I go, going plural, rupiah, and that 10,000 rupiah equals, you're never gonna guess it, $1 US. So think $1 US bill is equal to 14,121 rupiah. So this is at 10,000 rupiah. So this here is worth about 70 cents to a dollar. So that is just, yeah, it's amazing, the exchange rate. Anyway, I digress. So let's read about the front. What's on the front of the banknote from our information card? The gentleman picture there is Franz Kasepo. He's a Papuan politician and Indonesian nationalist dedicated to dedicated his life. I'm sorry, there's like the R, it looks like an R and not an F there. The printing got cut off or something. Dedicated his life to uniting Western New Guinea, then a colony of the Netherlands, with Indonesia. Today he is recognized as a national hero of Indonesia, and he is memorialized on the 10,000 rupiah banknote, as well as the, is this 1999 postal stamp. So that's why we're getting to see the postal stamp. Shoot, that's so cool. It's all connected. Coin and Currency Club, you guys are doing a great job with these items in the box. They're all very well thought out. But going to the back, we have this lovely young woman on here. And again, there's a serial note. Actually, there's 2 serial numbers, but they are the same, which makes sense, of course. Bank Indonesia, 10,000 rupiah. So anyway, let me explain this one. Featured on the back of the 10,000 rupiah banknote is a depiction of the coral reefs of Wakatobi National Park. Ooh, cool. This park hosts almost 1,000 species of fish and over 700 coral reef species. It is just one of the many diverse ecosystems hosted by Indonesia's tropical climate. Oh, guys, that's awesome. I didn't even know Indonesia had coral reefs, but I suppose that makes sense. And now where are the coral reefs on the banknote? I'm a little confused. I should not be confused. I'm just gonna go with it. It's an artist's rendition, and like the yellow design and the design here that, okay, that little green thing, that might be a scuba diver. Or a fish. It's actually clearer. I can see it better on the camera than I can with my eyes just looking at it. But I suppose that could be a diver or a fish looking at the coral reef below. And now I am curious as to who this young woman is on the back, because the information guide doesn't say, but that's okay. She's definitely not the same as the person on the front. But that is super cool, guys. Let me just show you the picture the information card has of the coral reef. I love coral reefs, of course. I'd always wanted to see one somewhere, although maybe more of the snorkeling variety. And it's got looks like some type of cultural banner too up front here in Indonesia, which I really like as well. So there you have it. This is the June Coin and Currency Club. Let me know what you guys think. We have the 50 rupiah the 10,000 rupiah banknote, the information card, and the really cool postcard. So I really like this subscription a lot. I think it's very interesting, and I really enjoy learning everything about the different countries. I mean, I learned basically everything from both boxes was new information for me, other than that, like, I think I knew the capital of Indonesia and the languages and such like that. But everything else was totally new to me, and I really appreciate that about the box. And I really like it. I mean, it's not only, it can be used as educational for something if you want to go through with kids or children. There's collectors obviously could have an interest in this, since these are uncirculated coin and currencies. They could definitely be collector's items as well. I mean, there's multiple uses, or just learning for fun about different countries. I definitely like this subscription. I think I liked the Indonesia box a little bit better than Serbia, but it's probably just because I'm partial to the animals and the coral reef that were featured. Nothing against Serbia, it was just what was featured on the coins and currency and what a country deems important. Obviously, I like the Serbian musician as well. Coin and currency box, if you're listening, I would love to see, and maybe you've already done some of these and I need to look at past boxes, but I would love to see some Latin American countries featured, mainly because I did take a college course of the history of Latin America, and I would love to see like a Bolivar or some type of other Latin American currency. That would be super cool to me personally, but I love that these are countries that we wouldn't normally get exposure to seeing their coin and their currency. So you guys, again, let me know what you think of this subscription. That's I just love the bird on there. It's so cool. Let me know what you think of the subscription, and thank you for hanging out with me as I unbox the May and June Coin and Currency Club. And thank you again to Coin and Currency Club for sending me both of these months of items free for my review. I very much appreciate it. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and notification bell if you want to know when my next unboxings and live streams are. And until next time, guys, I will catch you later. Bye.